So you are at MVT Sky's daily love reading, and so I don't know who the him and her is going to be today, but we're gonna tap in and see what the focus is. Maybe I'll be, let's see what the focus is for him and her today. And let's see. So you got this Queen of Swords energy here. This is underlying water energy, and this is an air sign energy. So there's a Queen of Swords here that's sitting right in the middle as a focus. This is somebody who is, very passionate, very intense, very intuitive, very tapped in. So let's see. And, an open communicator when in the right vibration, right? So why would a person card come out in the middle in between him and her? Let's see what's going on with it. All right, so what does him, why is this coming down as a focus? The him, and who are you? First off, let's ask who's the him first. All right, so we got a Sagittarius energy that comes down as the him. That's who the him is. Who's the her? Now, the Queen of Swords is in the focus here, but does not seem to be focused on the him. All right, so let's see what her focus is here. What's the focus on the Queen of Swords here? All right, so it's the Five of Wands. So this feminine energy may be a fire sign also, or maybe in fire energy, but there is a gloat, over gloat, or maybe a lack of success going on with this particular female. Now, it seems that the Queen of Swords is looking at this feminine principle over here. And usually when you deal with the Queen of Swords is facing straight forward. The body and the feet is facing the feminine principle. The head is somewhat straightforward, but the sword here and the intuition here is facing towards the him. All right, so this Queen of Swords is not paying him no mind, and really, not really paying her no mind either. She sees and understands, but she has no interest. All right, so why is the him focusing on this Queen of Swords energy? This also could be a discussion of this feminine energy feeling some type of way, and voicing her opinion towards him also, which may cause him to get ignored after she finishes going off on the him. So let's see what else is going on with the masculine here. What's the focus on this Queen of Swords, Mr. Masculine? Oh, so you got this death energy. You have this Scorpio energy that comes, this water energy, this ending of a situation, the ending of a particular cycle with a particular individual that may be in the air energy or have some fire involved. And the Queen of Swords sitting here in the middle is, not really upset about it or bothered with it, but this masculine here is dealing with some cycles of events that may have caused some endings. And so let's see what this feminine principle was discussing here when it comes to this Queen of Swords energy. So you have the Strength card that comes down. So this very well may be somebody moving in their fire energy. But right now, this feminine principle, may feel like there's a lot of fails going on, and, may have to dig into her pure aspects and, kind of stay in control in the situation. So, I really think that this is a couple or two individuals who are focusing on a third party that's not really focused on them. But we're going to look. Is this a third party? So we have this Page of Pentacles. Let me get my notes because I don't do yes and no's a lot. But I would like to know if this is a third party. So for the Page of Pentacles, Who are you in the Page of Pentacles? And that is a yes. So this is a third party that's not even a part of the third party. And that's the thing that's very strange for the him and her that's focused on this situation. This is a discussion of a third party that's an air sign that there's probably no communication or a blatant communication towards him. And as far as the feminine principle, this person has no concern for the individual at all. So it really makes no sense why this person would be the focus in the situation. It just doesn't make sense. Outside of that this is being used as a yes or no card, so we're not dealing with the actual foundation of it all. But if you wanted to look at the foundation of it, the foundation of this Queen of Swords is that it was always going to be new opportunities, new endeavors, new projects, things like that would come through regardless. This is what this Queen of Swords is probably focused on. The him and her is focusing on the wrong shenanigans right now. So for this particular couple, what y'all are focusing on, it makes no sense, literally. And so that's why there's this failed energy and a need to kind of regroup and control oneself, and this cycle of events and all of this feminine principle that's the focus in the middle is really just not a part of the situation. All right, so we have this star here, hopes, wishes, and desires. The things that this feminine principle has experienced or is experiencing is based off of weaknesses in particular things that she may have hoped, wished for, and desire, and concerns to this third party energy that's not even in the cipher at all. And so this feminine principle may need to look at, because she's really not a part of the shenanigans right now, whoever she is. All right, the Magician. So here we have the Magician, the manipulation. When you have these cards here, manipulation, manifesting, trying to get the wheels to turn, trying to create endings to cycles and situations that this third party has nothing to do with. So therefore, we're going to say that this is a discussion of some insecurities here and some weaknesses here, and it's not making sense, whoever the him and her is. So if you can relate to a third party within a being the topic of discussion within your relationship, understand that the third party don't even know what you're talking about. And that's the thing that's weird. Third party don't know what you're talking about. Third party is not worried about what you're talking about. The third party is focused on new endeavors and creating and building for themselves, and it has nothing to do with him and her at all whatsoever. Foundation, Knight of Cups, Foundation, Knight of Pentacles. So this is a couple that may have been together when they, from a time when they was younger, and then gone through a whole bunch of cycle of events. You understand what I'm saying? And they are all facing in the same direction, moving forward. The problem here is in the foundation of their relationship, this third party was not there, and that's perfectly fine. Understand that the third party couldn't even be a topic of discussion throughout the cipher. This is, a little bit of manipulation, changing the way cycles is, creating endings, endings to situations. This feminine principle literally has nothing to do with that, right? And then this masculine came with a lot of pure emotion and love at one point, and so this one was able to create and produce, and they had that going on. Then we have this weakness, this manipulation, and we have this failed turn of events. Then we have the ending of a particular situation going on, and the desires and hopes and wishes of this feminine, which I'm going to look at, because this person that's of interest in the middle, literally, I promise, has no clue of what the hell these two got going on. Even if this person was within the third party situation or within the triangle, that person is not there and could care less about either of y'all. So therefore, y'all need to regroup and focus on y'all relationship and leave the third party out of it, because the third party is not even interacting. But let me see. Alrighty. So therefore, the death card comes. This is change. These are changes that came very quickly, and these changes that came extremely fast are some, may not be something that this masculine principle can control. And it gets like that sometimes. Meanwhile, the things that this masculine principle may be throwing at this third party may be a negative vibration and trying to get things to, come in at this person fast behind this person's back. Why? Like, come on now, stop it. Stop it. This is a couple that's really, like, come on now. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we have what? The Nine of Pentacles here. And so this Nine of Pentacles is speaking of, wealth, happiness, receiving after an investment, bringing in strength, even though this feminine principle is experiencing, this failed state right here. Especially when it comes to some of the things that she hopes, wishes, and dreams and desires for. And so let me look over here. Yeah. Stress. Let's see. The walking away. So there's a masculine principle that may have walked away. There may be some manipulation, changes in cycles, like I was saying. Complete endings that happen extremely quickly, based upon this air sign. That's, had this young energy and lucrative, right? Foundation is pure love and energy, water, pure. Now over here with this feminine principle, here is, the hopes and wishes and dreams and desires that take place that bring upon a lot of stress. So the things that she was asking for or wanted, as far as success and things of that nature, these are things that she hoped and wished for and dealt with some stress to get it done, or is dealing with stress to get it done. But understand that the focus here cannot be this third party, because this third party literally lands nowhere underneath any of your energies. Literally. So you might want to realign and refocus your energy away from the third party, because the third party is not even a part of the party. Literally. At all. Okay? And it's also outside of the yes, no. They could be, this was a third party, and now there's a younger individual that's a third party that may be an earthy kind of energy. I mean, this is ridiculous, okay? There may be two individuals that this masculine dealt with or brought into the cipher as a third party situation that is no longer a part of it and could care less, okay? So if y'all gonna deal with each other, go on and deal with each other, because these two energies, even though this is a yes, if this is two separate energies, trust me, they don't give no damns about you. So they're somewhere living their life, and the only person she can blame is her masculine for this particular situation, or vice versa. So let's see the thing that comes over there. The Knight of Wands here, and the Hangman here. So here with this, this masculine principle, overall, this is a very energetic individual. There may be some communication or something coming into this this masculine about business, work, things of that nature, or may be a little bit stagnated on the cipher, but it's all right. It'll get done. Right now with this feminine principle, is a discussion of seeing things from a different perspective. This is about action and motion and movement. It's a quick action and motion and movement, and this is things that he should think about. This is involving his past, walking away, being manipulative, things of that nature, even though there can also be some things talking about work coming up too. But for the focus right now, the focus is the things that took place in the past. Again, the walking away, the manipulation, the cycles, the ending and things changing and people coming in and all this other stuff. Okay, we got it. But with this one, there's a change in perspective, a discussion of stagnation, a discussion of seeing things differently or wanting to see things differently, or needing to see things differently. And it's also like, a feminine principle that feels like she's always the one that gets sacrificed in a particular situation, and it creates all kinds of stress because it's usually her not getting with the things that she wants out of the particular situation. So masculine, you have to think about these things. Feminine, you have to understand that the individuals that were brought into the cipher, they were brought into the cipher. They're no longer in the cipher and could care less about you or your cipher because they have come to an understanding to walk away from the him, to walk away from the masculine, because it was always going to be a cycle of shenanigans at the particular time. Not saying that this is forever, because people change, people grow, people develop, people become more mature, but there's definitely two energies who say, oh, this is what you're doing with your life, my guy, ain't nobody beat, and walked away. Now, if you chose not to walk away, be mad at you or be mad at him, these two energies in the middle that's supposed to be the focus is not it. Anyway, talk to you on the next one. Smooches and deuces. This is the end of the MBT Sky Love reading.